Hello and welcome to the Bored Till Death podcast, where we're gonna have some fun.
Welcome to another episode
moments.
of the Bored Till Death. What are you doing?
I'm doing the intro, like we discussed.
No. I said I was doing the intro this week. You never.
Well, if you're doing the intro, why did I do it just
You
now?
literally never
Hello and welcome to another
I'm going
episode
to
of the
be
Bored Till
doing-
Death podcast.
What the fuck?
What are you guys doing?
What the fuck are you doing? What are y'all doing? Do not.
I don't
I'm
know.
doing the intro.
There's no
I
one
thought
listen-
we were. I'm doing the intro. You told me I'm doing the intro this week.
Jesus Christ! No one fucking
He said-
listens. They're not very fancy. Look, I got purple this week.
I like how last week we were talking about me crumpling a piece of paper knowingly. That sounds like a Sun Chips wrapper that you were just crunching up.
Oh my god, I love Sun Chips. Aaron got me into those. I've been addicted to those things for years.
Delicious.
Oh, God.
Worst bag in the snack world, though.
Oh my god, dude! Shout out to Aaron, man. All those band trips. She got that mega purse just full of snacks. Always the band
Mary
mom.
Poppins bag.
Always the
Yep.
band mom. Thank you, Aaron, so much. You came through clutch sometimes. You know, other than she slapped band. We won't get into that. She's gonna love that. Welcome back, everyone. New episode, new week. Welcome. How
Hello.
are you guys doing? I'm not going to ask how was your week. What did y'all do this week? We're past that. I don't want to upset Ben this week. I'm just going to ask, how are we doing? How are we inside and out?
I'm living.
You're living?
We here. We're doing it live, baby.
We're doing it live. We do it live.
We do it live!
We do it live. If you don't know what that is, go look up. Just type in "Do It Live" on YouTube. You'll love it. Anything exciting happened this week for y'all?
Ben came over to my house on Monday.
We had a little play date.
I know. We're on a group chat, and some people can't just send private things to private chats. You jerks.
Actually, the thing we were discussing in the chat is actually this coming weekend, so it's going to be twice.
Oh, so y'all hung out twice.
Yeah, it will be twice. Yeah,
I don't like that.
which for full-grown adults, pretty impressive.
That is
Pretty impressive.
It's not bad. I think about that. Like, if we all live together still, it's just like I still don't want to hang out on a Tuesday night. I'm just too damn tired to come Tuesday night or something. Yep. What I heard y'all finally bought plane tickets. Is it confirmed?
It is confirmed.
Cool.
It's not going to be a comfortable trip, but it will be a trip.
Were you flying in the luggage area? I know it's a cheap ticket.
So yeah, I have never heard of this airline before. But
if you're new, I'm getting married, and the boys are coming out later this year. That's it.
Yes. It's a budget airline based out of Minneapolis, and it's
flying out of Asheville.
Yeah, from Asheville to Minneapolis, and then from there to Portland. It's called Sun Country Airlines. And let me tell you, the reviews for this airline are abysmal, dude.
Oh my god,
it's worse than Spirit and Frontier.
That's hard. That's hard to pass. What is wrong with it?
What are the reviews? Because you did not lead with this when you bought the tickets.
Most of the reviews are actually for things that won't pertain
freaking
to
out
us.
right now.
It's not because of equipment failure or anything like that. It's customer service. That's what
I'm writing on behalf of my grandma who died in a plane crash.
Well, it's funny because I was telling Ben he came over and we're trying to figure out our lives, money and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, so we're trying to figure out Monday. We're going to fly in on a Monday, and the prices, they just keep going up and keep going up. They're still not terrible, but it's not great. I'm like, we want as much time on the ground the next day as possible, so Boys Trip 3 can happen.
Yep.
Before the wedding. So I'm like
the bachelor party.
Yes.
Ship 3.
Revenge or whatever. Origins.
It's gonna be better than yours.
Yeah. Hey.
I didn't have one,
it probably will.
Well, that's what happens when you get married randomly on a Wednesday, 2 weeks notice and stuff. Come on.
I mean, I didn't say it was a bad thing. Anyways, Andrew.
What are these reviews?
I was like, so what about Sunday? So I looked up Sunday, and there was only one flight going out of Asheville on Sunday, and it was this airline. So I looked it up. Most of the bad reviews are all customer service related. Like, this bitch sent my luggage to New Mexico, and I was going to whatever. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, so it's that kind of stuff.
Y'all better either carry on or let each other have some clothes in each other's bag just in case one gets lost.
I'm not checking bags. I'm going light the whole week. So
yeah, I'm just buried a backpack.
I have never checked a bag in my life.
But Ben sent me his half because I booked both the tickets, and he on Venmo is like, oh, so however much money for Death Trap in the Sky. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So Bro, we going.
Them budget airlines are the worst. They treat you like fucking cattle. I flew.
I mean, you are
pretty much.
You're getting loaded into a tube to fly somewhere. That's all flying is. Why would I need to be? Hi, sir. Would you like some paper towels? No, get me to my destination. Thank you. No qualms from me. Now,
just in a big whistle, then. Just in a big Whistler Nerf ball, just like pack them all in there and just chuck it. Yeah.
That you ask, can I have a soda, please? Who the fuck do you think we are? They throw a water bottle at you.
Well, now they let you. I mean, because I don't fly a lot, but like now they let you bring in a container that's empty and you can fill it when you're in the airport. I was like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
at least Allegiant does.
You bring an empty water bottle that's no big deal. You can't have the liquid inside of it, and they always got water fill up stations in the airports now. So
yeah, because I mean, you buy snacks and sodas at the airport, and you just bring them in.
Exactly, the overpriced. Oof. What do
you get on there? You said that about the drinks, and now I'm stuck there. Just you ask for literally anything. Can I have? Yeah, are you doing beverages? Oh, little baby bitch boy, get thirsty. Just like
he's somewhat dehydrated.
Someone want a bottle?
We're not making 3 hours.
Maybe you should try drinking your tears, you little bitch.
That's forward.
Excuse me, man. I need to go to the bathroom. Well, there's your bottle. There you go.
What's the in-flight entertainment? Who the fuck do you think we are? I'm gonna slap your ass.
We booked Beyonce. What do you think?
Jesus, what's wrong with us? What? How many layovers you got? Like 4, 5?
Just one, and luckily it's not one of those ones where you're there for a day or you're there for 30 minutes. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, and it splits the flight kind of in half. So
where is it?
We fly to Minneapolis.
Oh, dude.
So
how long
it's like 2.5 hours. It's
Dude.
like 2.5 hours there, and then we're there for an hour 40, and then it's like 3.5 hours to Portland.
I have widely told everyone Minneapolis Airport is my favorite airport I've been to. So enjoy it. It is
really
fucking huge. There's an arcade in there that is monster. It's like a Dave and Buster's. And they had one of those like World War II flight simulators where you have the joystick and you're like moving with it and shit like that. Dude, that was when I was doing North Dakota. Like, I had all the fucking money in the world.
Big yellow bubbles?
The what?
Big yellow bubbles.
Big yellow bubbles? The fuck you talking about?
Oh, that you sit in.
Those big yellow bubbles you sit in, and they move when you play the game.
They like
big teeter that from like 15 years ago?
No, bro.
There was it was just like it had simulators in there. And there's one that was like a mech warrior game. You're moving in a big mech, and there was a Star Wars pilot game.
Star Wars
or pod racing
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the pod. Okay, yeah. I don't know.
And then there was like a World War II one where you're like in a turret, and you're just like shooting everything.
Oh no, you weren't in a turret. I was like flying like Mustangs at Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. But it's so funny. I knew I looked funny as shit, big fat guy, and it's like the size of like what the kids would ride outside of the store. A little bit bigger than those, so I'm just sitting there like. Dude, I got like $50 in quarters because I had an 8-hour layover at that damn airport. But yeah, it was good times. It sucks you don't have a longer trip because I think you go to the Mall of America from there. Like there's a shuttle that goes straight to the Mall of America.
Who would want to go to the Mall of America?
Listen, man, people like to go to say they've been to places. They like to travel. They don't like to just go to Africa and talk to Africans and about Jesus and stuff, okay? People like to... You've done that. You told us you've done that.
Yeah, because Ben went on
Africa.
missionary.
Yeah, I went because of that. I was like vibing, dude. I was just chilling.
Yeah, because he took like 1,000 pictures and then promptly lost them.
Yeah, they're all on. I have them all still.
I thought you lost them all.
No. The last thing those kids want to hear is, "Hey, man, Jesus is pretty cool, dude. He'll make your life better." No, the kids are huffing fucking industrial grade glue. They don't care about that. I'm like, "Hey, man, how can I help? Your facility?" Like, I did more manual labor than anything. I didn't give a crap about any of the other stuff. So watch what you say, sir.
I'm just messing. Is that the only flight? That trip?
No. You don't just fly to Kenya.
You just sound like you the way you've been talking, you sound nervous, like you've never flown before. So I was just wondering if that was like your only trip you ever took.
No, I've flown up and down the East Coast a few times.
Gotcha. I still hate it, but it is what it is. I discussed that one day. So did y'all hear the
just the taking off part. That's all.
Taking off is worse.
If you take off and the engine fails, boom, you're dead.
Thank you.
If you're just pulling up your wheels and they get stuck and it creates some wind draft and I don't know, science things,
pull you down,
you're dead.
Science things.
That's where the birds kind of are, and that little entry up wave, bird goes in the engine, boom, you're dead.
You mean the government spy drones?
Yeah. If you're in the air and like an engine goes out, I mean, you got a wild coast and like you ever thrown a paper plane? It falls to the ground. You chill,
and then you die.
This isn't Lost,
boom,
all right?
You're dead.
Boom, you're dead.
Now the back tail of the plane rips off, and you start filing out. Yeah, boom, you're dead.
They survived. We'll be fine.
But if you land, it's not the worst. The landing is actually way more fun because you're just anticipating the bump. Because let's be honest, the pilots suck. And they just hit that tarmac, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And it's great. You're waiting for that time.
My first time ever landing before was one of the worst times, like ever. Like my stepdad's traveled a lot, and he's like, "That was the worst." We had to land sideways almost because the wind was blowing in from the angle, and we hit it, and we like bounced up, and we started floating down to straighten out and everything. It was wild. It was like blowing like 50, 60 almost, I think, out of Orlando. And that was, but ever since then, like that landing was so easy. Like I was just like, I love landing after that. Cause you hit the ground, you might roll a couple times. You might survive.
And the worst thing is if you hit the ground, you're going to hit nose first. And obviously we ain't riding first class. So we're in the back. We're fine.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. Hit that nose first and just goes and then skirts. Like, it's just going to get bumpy. You don't need to worry about nothing.
I hear you. It's understandable.
Yeah, I hear you too.
Yeah, I hear you. I still say take a train.
Plus, our crazy budget death trap airline, it won't be that bad because the flight will be cut in half. It's not going to be like 6 straight hours of sitting in that tiny ass.
Oh, you're going to be cut in half. So.
But what's the second part of the flight is on the same airline?
Same airline, different plane.
I'd rather it be just one continuous flight.
Oh, you got to pay money for that. You got to pay money
for that.
Plus, I don't think there's
if you're riding budget airlines and you fly all the way to the West Coast one way without any stops, your ass is gonna be hating life.
Oh my god, yes.
You need an hour and a half break,
bro. I swear to God, that Frontier plane from West Palm to Denver was like sitting on like those little cushions that like moms bring to football Sunday night, Friday night lights. A little cushion that's going to protect you from that middle bench. Oh my God, it was the worst, absolute worst. But yeah, plus, do you think there's a flight from Asheville to Portland? I highly doubt it, unless it's a private flight.
No, none.
No matter what,
dude. I don't even know where we're flying into.
Portland.
Andrew told me the whole thing, and I went, yeah. Sure, here's the money. Buy my ticket.
I'm like,
sounds about right.
I'm trying to make sure he's okay with like some of the decisions I'm making, whatever. I'm like, are you cool with this airline? Whatever. It's not going to be comfortable. He texts me, I'm never comfortable. We're good. And I'm
oh, Jesus.
So Boys Trip 3 will be happening.
Hell yeah. We're going to, I wanted that Wednesday night before the wedding, we're at the cabin with everyone. We're going to be grilling burgers, doing things that I'm going to talk about on air. I think
stuffing things.
I really want to record an episode that night. I think that'd just be full on debauchery fun. Do like a live sesh. And I know there's going to be a few people there that'd be excited to like just chirp in on it and stuff like that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. So I'm going to vlog the whole thing too. I'm going to vlog. I probably won't do a lot of that on the day of the wedding because I'm going to be using the camera for you. But
yeah, you got to work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vlog the wedding.
What's up, YouTube? I'm here at Taylor's wedding.
We getting lit. Guys, change the subject. It's an end of an era. Honestly, I didn't know they kept doing it, but did you know Netflix was still delivering DVDs in 2023?
I had no idea that was still happening.
Well, it's coming to an end this year.
Okay.
When I saw the article, I was like, what? Y'all still delivering these damn things?
Where did you even go to rent them? A separate website?
Have you ever been on Netflix's website? Like
it's on the actual website.
I've never been on it. I've always just used my phone.
I mean, I have before, but I've never noticed that you could still do that with movies.
Yeah, me either. Here's a few facts that blew my mind. It started in 1997. How many DVDs y'all think they shipped over the whole time? In 26 years?
I'm going to say upwards of 1 billion.
5 billion.
Ooh. Ben on
I always undershoot.
5.2 billion DVDs.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I quickly just looked that up in my mind.
I was about to say, you son of a bitch.
Okay, Android.
But what's crazy is only 40 million subscribers were doing that. So there's some motherfuckers out there were just cranking out some damn DVDs. Which I know one. My grandpa. Oh my god, my grandpa should have went to jail for like ever because he would just get the DVDs and burn them nonstop. We were talking the damn CD pamphlets and shit. He had 10 or 20 of those just full of movies. And the funny part is, I don't remember anyone ever watching them. So I don't even know why the hell he was doing it all these years.
He's just a collector.
He just wants to know he can watch it if he wants to.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was one of those, the burn CDs you write on with the Sharpie and stuff. I swear, I think I tried watching them. They just would not work also. So I always felt, it was like, that's a weird hobby, my guy, but you keep doing you. Anytime I'd be like, I want to see that movie. He's like, hey, I got it in the room if you want to borrow it. I'm like, it's not going to work. Oh, here we go. One last thing about it. Y'all want to guess the most popular rented movie? 2009.
Is that when the movie's from? Or
yeah, it came out.
Okay.
It's around the time we got out of high school. Dude,
it's a very quiet part of the show.
Honestly, y'all ain't gonna get it.
I don't know.
Let's see. Ben, you still pondering? You want to get this right?
I'm trying to remember what came out in 2009 because I was still in high school.
Oh yeah, you graduated after us.
Was it comedic?
No, it's a drama.
Oh,
honestly, sports drama, but it's like not sportsy.
Oh.
It's not sportsy in a way. It is.
Is it the one where
she League of Their Own?
The son?
Yes, The Blind Side.
Blind Side. Oh,
yeah, that is the most popular rented movie, DVD rental through Netflix.
Good one. Good one, Ben.
Good job.
That makes total sense now that you say that.
I still think he cheats and looks things up on his computer or his phone.
I guarantee.
He just said he looks it up in his mind. I am totally convinced by his own admission that he's at least part machine.
Whatever.
Remember that episode where he was like, where I was like, are all me and Taylor are we just code to you? Are we just robots? And he was like, all I hear is beep boop bop.
Beep, beep, bop.
I feel like he was just throwing us off. He was just throwing us off.
This man is ChatGPT. He is the fucking AI system over here.
Hey Ben, did you play around on ChatGPT at all? No. Remember when I said about that stutter, Mark?
Well, Andrew's definitely not AI.
I personally have not played with it yet. A buddy of mine I played D&D with was telling me about it, and he showed me some D&D prompts that were really cool. Like, you just type in a villager in a town that's being haunted by a vampire, and it will come up with a entire backstory. Yeah. I was like, oh, I can use it for that stuff?
Yeah.
Bet. And then, so I'm going to start using it now.
Yeah,
it's okay, Ben. You don't have to convince us. We know you're ChatGPT.
Oh, I thought this was like a segment of hey, yeah, have you heard? Oh,
well. I was just reading. Apparently, there's some tracks coming out. Someone's releasing of what's his name, Drake in The Weeknd, and using AI chat lyrics, AI voice to match and everything like that. It scarily sounds just like Drake in The Weeknd, or brand new songs and everything. And even their record label was put it out there, if any more gets released, lawsuits are coming down.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I went back, little robot-y, as you could expect, but still, it's this is crazy that this was just created by a machine. Absolutely crazy.
See, when you started talking about that, I thought you were saying that Drake and The Weeknd
were caught using ChatGPT.
No, but they're like, hey, we're going to use ChatGPT and make an album based off of it. I'm like, why? What? And then I started listening, and that's not the case.
Listening is important at times, yes.
Then I turned on my audio receptors.
No, I would not be surprised if there's an artist that comes along and that's their thing. They're going to promote it as this is Chat GPT. Probably be one of those faceless artists and shit, so
wearing a cardboard box.
Name them. Oh, no, Marshmallow's already taken. Never mind.
Yeah. Were there any other oh my god, see, here it comes again. Are there more facts that you're
more facts about Netflix?
Yeah. Okay.
They also said there was apparently that crackdown's coming to the US in the second quarter of the year. So if you're sharing a password out there, prepare to lose it. I'm just saying, they're coming for you. That's how much money they freaking make, man. They make so much goddamn money.
Apparently not enough.
They're the most expensive streaming service out right now.
How much are they? I don't even pay for it, so I don't even. I haven't paid for
It's $18 now.
It's $18.
I constantly wonder why I still have it. I'm still watching one show on it, and Aaron watches one thing when it comes out every once in a while. But other than that, they're taking all the shows that I use for background noise off of it.
Yeah,
slowly over the years, they've just all disappeared. I don't know why I still have it. I might just finish The Last Kingdom and then peace out until it's time for something else to show up.
Smooch off someone else until then.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you can, actually, shit. I think we have 8 streaming services on our TV, and I think I pay for 1 or 2 of them. So
nice.
Right. People are bitching it costs just as much to get cable to have all these streaming services, and it's just not if you do it this way. $20 a month, not bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking? What? Sorry.
Go ahead, Ben.
What?
No, I literally pulled up my Netflix account to just go cancel it real quick, and then
Better Call Saul's out. You got to watch it.
And then there's no, not Better Call Saul. It's the Peaky Blinders. Emily and I started watching that. Well, I started watching it finally, so
nice.
I can't do it yet.
What? It looked like you were just drinking poison. What is that, Taylor?
It might as well be poison. It's kombucha. You ever had it?
Oh yeah, I don't like kombucha.
We live in Asheville. What? Have you ever had? That's literally the single most requested item I ever hear about in this town.
I don't know. I tell people I'm drinking kombucha all the time, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's just, I don't know.
You're in the Northwest. They're preoccupied with coffee and porners.
No, this is kombucha.
I thought you were about to say coffee and porn. I was like, what?
Portland, Oregon, strip club capital of the country. No, I mean, I've come full circle. I'm a straight up Oregorian now, or I can't ever pronounce it.
Oh, Oregonian.
Bro, I'm wearing fucking, what are they, Birkenstocks now?
You are? Oh my god, he's wearing Birks.
I am smoking weed. I am a Portlandian now, and I didn't think it'd take over, but It's such a chill lifestyle, and it ain't bad. And kombucha's great for your stomach. It's great for you. You should drink it some more. We're not sponsored, but Brew Doctor, that'd be kind of cool.
I drink it here and there, but it's not like there's like the lemon ginger. Those are good. But like those funky flavors, like, hey, here, have some fermented fart flavored liquid. I'm like, no.
See, I am into vinegar taste buds type shit, so I can handle like that acid flavor, the hardcore kombucha flavor, pretty well. And I get the acid reflex, so it helps out a lot. So
yeah, man, I'm like super into vinegar, dude.
Andrew, shut the fuck up.
I'm
pretty sure a bottle of vinegar is much cheaper than what they charge you for kombucha.
Yeah,
I hate
$3.
I hate vinegar, so
mustard. Come on, come on.
That's the only thing. That's
Whatever.
the only thing.
Whatever.
That's it.
Y'all like?
You don't like salt and vinegar chips?
No, hate it. Worst chip.
Do y'all have like a weird flavor, like weird taste that y'all like that a lot of people doesn't?
I mean, I drink the
like the people that like eat black licorice are weird to me. I don't. That's disgusting. Is there something weird, or is there like a combo of something y'all like putting together that is weird?
Yes, actually, yes, and the thought of it makes me feel like I'm getting cancer now. But when I was driving around a lot delivering, if I stopped at gas station, I would get a.
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
I would get a double fudge round Little Debbie thing.
That's already going good. No wonder you got a little chunky there that time.
Yeah, and nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh man,
together.
I
wasn't doing this like doing
an Xbox 360
like with together.
What?
No,
you did combine them together with your hands. So
no, I didn't do that. Yeah.
No, dude, the 7-Eleven. Like, I miss 7-Elevens because when I was driving around, like driving 2 hours to work and everything, it was a Monster, a Slim Jim, and then 2 buffalo chicken rollers. The taquitos, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
No. You get the Southwest taquito, but then you get the buffalo chicken roller. It's just like a freaking sausage link of chicken meat.
About. Yep.
Man, I regretted it every time I did it, but that was like I would go in and without doubt just grab. I'm like, you have to give me 4 of those. I want them all now.
Yep. I can relate because there's a chain of gas stations in Georgia and South Carolina called Quick Trip. Freaking love them.
Yeah, Quick Trip's nice.
They have the best taquitos, but they have that exact thing that you're talking about. It was like a buffalo chicken log. And and I got it a couple times. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. And you take a bite and it's like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you get halfway through it and you're like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah. It's the full roller coaster of
It takes you through mountains and valleys.
And just it's a waste time.
Yeah, I got in. I wouldn't say I got into, but during my construction days here before I quit, I kind of was like surviving on 7-Eleven because I had a job site right next door, and I never gotten their pizza or taquitos or anything before because I was picky and shit. And man, I got into those fucking Southwest chicken taquitos though. Those things slap pretty well. Then you hit it with a Slurpee on a hot day. Good God.
That's another thing. Oh man, Slurpees.
I miss a good Slurpee.
Oh, I miss them.
But like,
anyways,
what
weird
about
flavor combinations?
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
What about like dishes? Like, I got one for you. This is gonna be fucking disgusting.
Okay.
A few years as when I was a child. Okay, I did some weird testing of food. Whenever spaghetti was made in the house, which was like a normal. Yeah, we grew up in the 90s, spaghetti on Tuesday type shit. But ours is fucking ragu and noodles and hamburger.
Yeah, we were all middle class, yes.
Yeah. So, I would put applesauce on top.
Stop.
And mix it together.
Stop.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Looking back at it now, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
Dude, I loved applesauce back in the day, but
Still love applesauce.
But like the second it touched any other portion of the dish. Like if it wasn't in its own separate container or like there was a clear divide of the foods. We do beef stroganoff all the time and have applesauce, and like the beef stroganoff sauce and the applesauce would mix. It's a weird time.
Okay. I will argue here one dish out there. If there's some like regular mashed potatoes on the plate with some canned green beans and corn, and that applesauce kind of bleeds into both of those together, you kind of do like a combo bite of all of them. Trust me.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
It's like German pork chop schnitzel, in a way.
Yeah. Sauerkraut. It's I mean, not that applesauce is sauerkraut, but like
it's that weird
those flavors
combo.
make sense.
Yeah.
Tomato paste and applesauce
I know that, but that's where I was getting at. Do y'all have anything like that you're willing to admit?
I can't knock it. I can't knock that too hard because when you really boil it down, if you want to call the spaghetti crust, you want to call the spaghetti sauce pizza sauce, and then throw pineapple on it, that's fairly widely received by a lot of people.
I mean, it's kind of
me
the
included.
Same. It's kind of the same.
Me included. So
apples,
yeah.
Just because you throw the word pine before the word apple,
I know it's different.
Not it's the same.
It is different, but yeah, there aren't really weird things like that.
No shame.
That I know. Oh, actually, I do have one thing. That's
let's hear it.
That weird.
Nope,
but it's kind of like, what the hell made you think of that? This was one of those times where you would have thought maybe Andrew did smoke weed, where white people taco night. You got the
your family loves that
beef
night
and all that stuff.
Your family loves that night.
After dinner, it's like, I really like some ice cream. But are you bored of the traditional delivery of ice cream in a bowl? Well, try this. Get a tortilla and make an ice cream burrito.
Yeah.
It's not that weird, but it's like, what made you think of that?
It's a Choco Taco in a way.
No, it's not weird. It's just
no
efficient.
It's
a very messy sounding.
I beg to differ. Okay, you got to make sure the ice cream is extremely cold so it doesn't start melting as soon as you put the thing together. Then it all stays together because when it's wrapped up in the tortilla, it keeps itself cold and it doesn't melt until you're
See, I thought you were serving it on a hot tortilla, which is
no.
Eat a tortilla.
No,
was it a tortilla? I agree. Or a shell?
No, it was a tortilla.
It's a little weirder in the soft shell for me. I kind of like it.
You wrap it up. You wrap it. Oh, that's actually kind of a good. That does sound good, actually. Mm-hmm. But no, you wrap it up in the tortilla and put chocolate sauce and stuff in it if you want, and you literally encase it like a burrito. I haven't had that in a really long time, but when I was a kid, I used to do that all the time.
Yeah, because you discovered what bowls are.
Okay. The only other weird thing, and I only had it once because my great grandfather forced me to try it. And if there's any Italians out there listening, like full on Italians,
let me know if listening after my applesauce discussion.
Yeah, that's true. If there's any of you that have made it, let us know if this is sacrilege or not, because my full-blooded Italian great grandfather once served me spaghetti in peanut butter. Instead of sauce, it was peanut butter.
Like just peanut butter and noodles?
That's it. Literally it. And the reason why he gave it to me is because he thought I would like it because I was a kid, I guess. But he liked eating that all the time. Like as a sweet thing.
You have a senile old man and an impressionable young child with a pantry. Of course weird shit's gonna just happen.
There are Asian noodle dishes that are peanut-based sauces, so I could kind of see it not sucking.
I can see that.
But I ain't eating that.
I hated it because the texture was so freaking weird. It was impossible to eat.
Yeah. Now, a food combo that people say is really weird until people try it is the peanut butter sauce on burgers. Have you had those?
I have, and that's delicious.
No, don't want it.
It's usually not. It's usually not a straightforward.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like a savory, sweet sauce out of peanut butter. They make. I think they mix like sesame oil and stuff in it with some bacon and pickles. Oh, that shit is fire.
Delicious.
It is good.
No, peanuts have such an overpowering taste. Like I prefer peanuts by themselves,
not in the sauce.
Like almonds and cashews. No, but like just I don't know what you call whatever type of peanut it is, just like peanut butter peanut, like that.
Peanut butter.
It's just that's all I taste is just peanut butter from, and I was like all I ate as a kid, so I just like
let's see how many times the word peanut can be said in under 30 seconds.
Start calling it nut butter.
Peanut butter.
While y'all were talking earlier, I looked up some fucking weird food combos that people eat out there, and BuzzFeed put an article out that with like a bunch of people in the BuzzFeed community commenting and sending photos in. Number 1, Cheetos and milk. Oh my god! This bitch is drinking some milk with a spoonful of Cheetos.
Cheeto cereal. Oh my god!
That peanut butter.
That's interesting.
Peanut butter and pickle sandwich. That's number 2.
Peanut.
That's close to the burger. It's close to the burger.
That is good. It's close to the burger.
This one, Frosted Flakes with cheese. Salami and grapes. Melted chocolate on a cheese pizza.
I mean, salami and grapes sounds like a cheese board.
It does. Yeah, I don't understand that one.
That doesn't make sense.
No, there's a couple on here that's. See, here we go.
Chocolate sauce on pizza, you said.
Yeah, chocolate sauce.
Interesting.
Don't.
We talked about that.
Oh
it's
yeah, you used to do that, Ben.
Oh, that's
I
did you write into this? Oh, this person's name is Beth, not Ben. Beth Munchkin.
Alter ego.
I was about to say it could have been you. Here we go. Number 6, peanut butter on a hamburger, but you got to make a peanut butter sauce. You can't just put the peanut butter on it.
Yeah. Ain't no Jif.
All right, here we go. This is something I kind of did growing up. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich with chips on it.
Yes.
Oh, that's
1000%.
like
with
everybody did that.
Doritos. I liked it with pretzels.
I mean, I did not, but I saw everybody do it.
With me, it was either pretzels or plain Lay's. No, like cheese dusted chips.
No.
I can't do that. But Emily puts her chips on her sandwiches when we get them, and I'm like, "What are you? No,
all
that's
the
not,
fucking time.
It's not where it
crunch,
belongs.
The crunch factor, the saltiness. Oh, dude,
It's either chips or French fries on a sandwich. Whatever
I was gonna
have.
say so. Back in the day, okay, we're poor as shit, eating off dollar menu everywhere in town, like late at night. You never once opened up your McChicken or whatever else burger.
Throw some fries on
there's
that
some French
bitch.
fries on it.
No.
Oh my god!
I ate the
What
chicken
is
patty.
wrong? What
I
have
put
you
some
lived?
buffalo sauce. Yeah, I lived within the confines of flavor profiles that make sense.
Have you ever dipped a French fry in
enjoys.
frosted?
Ben enjoys the confines, the comfort of predetermined compartmentalization. That's Ben. Yeah. He's like, I like my neat little boxes. I'm just gonna keep everything separated.
Wait, are you one of those that has to eat everything individually on a plate first? Like,
no, but I have a particular way of eating. Like it. So it's weird. To answer your first question, yes, Frosties with fries slap, but that's like just a dipping. That's a dip, like a chip and dip.
French fries and mayo does not slap. Sorry, move on.
No, salt and vinegar though. No. What was the question?
I don't remember.
Oh, confines of the box. Yes. Do I eat certain things? It depends on the dish. If the dish is meant to be mixed, yes. But if it's just like a steak with asparagus and taters and something else, I don't know. I'm going to have a couple bites of potatoes, and then I'll cut into the steak to see how that pairs together, and I go, those flavors work. Take an asparagus, cut a little steak, those works. And then I'll stab all three to see how they all taste.
For sure.
Yeah, but not like, all right, I'm going to put all my potatoes and peas in the mashed potato and just make a little soup and go.
So Ben's not going to cut his steak in half to make buns and then make a mashed potato and asparagus sandwich between the steak pieces.
No, not at all.
For years, I've argued that I created the KFC famous bowls and they stole my idea from me because I was doing that at like 4 years old.
I remember that.
No, granted, I know a lot of people did that, but man, so the way I eat is like I kind of like eat a little bit of both, and then by the end, if it's just a nice meal that everything goes together, it all just gets mixed up at the end. I like half and half it. It's I like making weird.
I do
stuff.
that with ice cream, but that's like I think everyone does that. It's like you load your toppings, you eat it in the chunks, and when it gets all melty at the bottom, I'm just like I swirl it all in. I'm like,
I'll serve. Hit that bitch real hard. Yep, that sounds terrible. I have to read a few more because some of these are just. Salt and pepper on apples.
I mean, a little S&P on anything don't hurt.
Interesting.
Here's a new one.
Where's the S&P, bub? Sorry.
Here's a new one that I think a lot of people are into. Honey on pizza. Little Mike's Hot Honey.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hands down.
That's kind of the rage right now.
No, it's been the rage for like 12 years.
No, it's relatively new. Like
it's a staple at Lazy Moon.
Everywhere on the menu.
See, that's because you worked at Lazy Moon, and more of the staple at Lazy Moon, I believe, is honey on the crust at the end.
No, it's just a bottle of honey
Get a bottle
available for you to put wherever you want, and you drizzle a little bit all over.
But I have noticed there's been more of a fad lately with making pizzas and putting Mike's Hot Honey, like a spiral
spicy
over
honey,
the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, the problem is that like honey's expensive, so.
So I'm scrolling. I'm just kind of skipping over a few. That's like, meh. I had to stop on this one because this photo is terrifying looking. Peanut butter and onion sandwich. Now, God. I love peanut butter and I love onions in all forms. I don't know about them together on a sandwich though.
Someone's just looking to feel alive.
It's raw too. It's not even like sauteed or anything. Oreos dipped in OJ. That's just
raw onions are way better than sauteed onions, hands down.
It's like you got raw onions, and then sauteed onions are kind of blah, and then you get them down to caramelized onions, and then they spike back up there on the same par.
See, when it comes to white onion or purple onion or whatever, red onion, I guess, I don't eat it raw. I will only eat it caramelized.
No,
but
I slice.
I far prefer green. I'll eat green onion raw, like with every single meal. It's really weird because they kind of taste the same, but there's something different about it.
I like every onion except for the onions that they serve at McDonald's. Like, what the hell is that? It is such a weird ass oniony flavor.
The little ones or the slices?
The little diced ones.
So
they're everywhere.
They're dehydrated and they bring them back up to. They're like fucking. They could send them up to space. That type of astronaut food. And
that makes sense.
They bring them back with water and shit like that. Just it saves them on shipping costs and shit like that. Speaking of that, I saw a commercial the other day. It's mouthwash, and it's like just like a little shot of it, like a 5-hour energy shot. You're supposed to mix a drop of it in your water, and it's the same price as like the normal stuff. It's just like them saving money on fucking shipping and cost. They're sneaking everything at us like to save money on their end, so they keep being rich and shit. But we still have to pay full price. I saw that commercial. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now? Is this the future?" But. It's a side tangent. You made me think of that. There's no really other weird ones on here. Hot dog with jelly. That's no.
That's a thing. That's a thing.
Let me tell you what about hot dogs.
Oh, we're having hot dogs. We're having hot dogs at the wedding, by the way. I don't care what people say.
God.
I have to show these people. I have to show all these people.
Ben's losing his mind at the prospect of eating a hot dog at the wedding.
Our apartment complex, when we paid rent last time, was like, hey, like here's some free games. We have a local baseball team here, and I've never been. So we're like, oh yeah, let's go check it out. And my first question was like, do they serve hot dogs there? I hope so. Because where we grew up was like at the Mets.
Yep.
It was $2 hot dogs and Bud.
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
Yeah, yep.
So we went there, and I didn't even check the prices or nothing. I just walked straight at the concession stand. I was like, I think I wanted 4, but I only asked for 3. Stuffed them all in my jacket. Slammed one, immediately pulled out another, and I like started offering friends. Like, hot dog, anybody? Nope. And it's like a little kangaroo pouch of hot dogs. Let me tell you what, nothing like a good old game of baseball and a little hot dog.
I've been saying it.
It's not a bad time. I had no idea what the heck was going on.
They hit the ball with the stick, and they run around the bases. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's a good time. And you just start yelling. Like I was like, swing, bada, and it was fun.
I went to a Mariners game when the Braves came up in Seattle. It was Jade's first base. No, I took her one before. She hated it, but she enjoyed it a lot more when it's not 90 degrees and the sun's beating down on you. But fucking
fair.
$12 for a hot dog, $10 for a beer. And that's just for one person. And
what?
Yeah. Well, this is professional baseball, so
yeah.
I think we spent like $150 on beers and food. and I hardly ate. So we have nothing but beers, basically. So
yeah, see that doesn't sound fun. Go to the little leagues, the guys who suck, and you just watch them try, and then you then you have entertainment. You're like, dude, you really couldn't hit that? Like what? And it's a good time.
Just go and roast the kids and eat hot dogs.
Yeah,
it suck. Bro, have y'all seen the Savannah Bananas? That baseball team down in Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, the party baseball team.
Oh my god, that looks fun! I want to go. It's a minor league team down in Savannah, Georgia. They're called the Savannah Bananas, and they're basically like the Harlem Globetrotters. If y'all know what that is, it's like baseball for baseball.
Baseball.
Oh my god, dude! They're out there like they'll start line dancing around the bases. The pitchers they just do like weird skits in between. I saw a photo of a pitcher standing on like 10-foot stilts throwing the baseball and stuff. Dude, they do.
That sounds fun. Sounds like it would be a cool thing to see.
Oh man, they sell out every year too, which is so rare for minor league baseball. It's there. Everyone goes for the show, and like the guys know it. Like there are a lot of guys who just they almost made it. They just weren't good enough. So they're like, let's just go have fucking fun with it and stuff. And I think the tickets are always like really cheap too, which is even better. So next time I'm in Savannah, I definitely want to check one of those out. If you're not into baseball, that's a great way to go live the experience at a ballpark.
Well, that's how you do it. You keep the tickets cheap. You make it accessible for everybody to go enjoy the thing.
Yep.
And then if they want to contribute, they're gonna want to buy the merch. They're gonna want to buy everything.
If I'm there and I see a cool hat, I'm buying it instantly because it's just like it's iconic there. But have y'all ever been to Savannah?
Nope.
Once.
It's
a nice little town.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
A lot of southern culture there. A lot of good seafood too. So definitely got to make it down there. Next up on the docket, I have nothing because we sped through everything. What's up, guys? How we doing? Let's just chit chat.
Oh, hi.
How we doing?
Hey.
Anything new coming up? Anything
Bonus
exciting? Anything new? Anything exciting you want to talk about? Andrew, how's the world of photography?
Oh, Taylor! Wow, you're asking about photography. What?
We used to start this show talking about Ben's magic and Andrew's photography.
Yeah, it's true.
And we quietly gave up on it because we knew it sucked months ago. But you know what? How's photography, man? How you doing?
I haven't been doing much of it recently, but I've been super fired up. I've actually been really inspired lately to pick up a camera again, which is a nice feeling. I've
seen you post some cool shots around your house on your Instagram.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
My film account's actually doing pretty good right now. I got like 30 followers in the last 2 days, but not that that's important. But I have ideas for 3 separate photo books that I'm going to try and shoot all this year.
3.
So I'm stoked for that.
It's April. You're going to start 3 now?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't like to shoot during winter here when everything is dead and all the colors are just brown and gray. So I always wait, and then I go crazy once the green comes back and all that stuff. So I have one that's kind of geared around just framing summertime here in the mountains in the local area here. So I'm going to shoot the whole thing over the course of this coming summer. I get whatever I get. Hi, Jackson.
It's not Jackson. It's the dog in the back.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh.
Didn't know if y'all could hear that.
And then there's another one that's going to be all film work. It's just all going to be medium format film work, which I'm excited about. And then I have another one, which I know you guys would love because it's centered around our hometown.
What? You're going back to Port St. Lucie?
Yes. Hopefully for the last time.
Bro.
Who knows?
Bro, no. Okay. Hey, listen. I warned you the first time, and you got stuck there for 2 years.
That was different. Yes, it's a whirlpool. Don't go back. You'll be stuck.
Wait, you're just going to drive to Port St. Lucie to take some photos?
I don't know how I'm going to do it. Logistically, I don't know yet. I have no idea. But basically, okay, so this is my idea. Because you guys both know that I like writing and stuff, but I never get the chance to do it. And I've been trying to work on writing a book for like years, and it's just never happened. This would be kind of a hybrid between 2 things of 2 interests of mine, because I've always had this idea because I have like kind of the crazy Sandlot-esque type of childhood that a lot of people don't really have.
Yeah.
Just tons of neighborhood friends and stuff. Lots of crazy stories. So my idea is I'm going to go back, shoot all around town for a couple days, a couple different lighting situations, everything, important areas from my childhood and important areas, important subjects of the area. And then I'm going to put it in a photo book with short stories from childhood. It's going to be called Kings of the Weekend. And yeah, it's going to be like a book that I write with images. And it's just going to be short stories.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. See? So
wait, so this whole one book's just going to be Port St. Lucie?
It's going to be the county, like the area. Because Fort Pierce and Port St. Lucie.
Kind of feel it. I'm telling you, things that have like the word Florida or something Florida related in the title or the description, you might want to work King of the Lucy or I don't know, something, something stupid. And no, seriously, like people see Florida on the shelf, they're like,
no, I'm not disagreeing with the previous statement, but the King of the Lucy,
I don't know. That's something. I don't know. I just like, but I do like the name.
Kings of the Weekend. It's a reference to a Blink-182 song.
I was about to say that'd be a fun pop punk song.
Yes, yeah, and it also it kind of just references just our gang of neighborhood kids growing up. It'll be like just stories all going up to maybe when I was around 16.
Do you have a bunch of old photos to like kind of go do like a before and how it is now type photo setup?
No, but I do have a few photos of me and some of those kids that I might put in at the end, almost like an end credits thing when they show like the real life people that the people in the movie are based off of. Yeah, I might do something stupid like that. Nothing like. No, it's more so the images are only going to be there to show the areas that I'm talking about.
There better be,
also to show the juxtaposition of how overdeveloped it is now, as opposed to how underdeveloped it was when we were kids.
Yeah,
that's for damn sure.
Just go out to fucking Gatlin, take a few photos, and bam.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
there better be a whole ass page on the Port St. Lucie Boulevard McDonald's.
There is going to be the Port St. Lucie Boulevard McDonald's.
Good.
It will be in there.
It's a staple.
See, and I like this project idea because it challenges me to shoot some of these subjects in ways that are interesting. Like you can't just get on the sidewalk, shoot a picture of the McDonald's sign, and be like, art. Like I gotta think.
It better be at night. Better be at night.
Tripod.
No one ever
night.
went there in the day.
Yeah, get kind of the neon kind of. I might shoot that in film, so you get kind of like the glow effect. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be filled with like kind of funny stories from friends of mine and stuff, featuring. I'm going to change some of the names, like Albert, who tried to pierce his nipple with a finished nail. And
those things aren't sharp.
No, they're not. And I watched him do it, and it scarred me for life. He now has, instead of, this is most people's nipples.
My nipples hurt.
Why are we talking about this?
His are like that now. His has two little nubs on the one.
Marking this down for our video.
So, yeah, it's going to be lots of stories about that kind of stuff. Just crazy, like, dumb kid stuff.
Let's go get some classic Mall's Dead shots, that used to hang out at all
the time. Actually. I did have an idea for another project that maybe I'll get to at some point of just dead malls around the country. Just like because it kind of gives off back rooms kind of vibes. Just the fall of malls and just like the crazy pastel colored walls and everything like that. I think you make for some pretty interesting images.
It might be kind of cool. I mean, we're just spitballing stuff here. Going back to all the old venues and like creating like comparing photo, like showing some photos from the shots before and then how the venues look now, even if they're like shut down and stuff like that. All South Florida and stuff like that for a whole, I think like a whole nother book, like South Florida hardcore. These years and shit like that for like the millennials or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that would be neat.
I don't even know what's open nowadays. Rocket Town and shit, Solid Sound, if they're even still there down in Pompano.
Yeah. But I feel like we've talked about this before, but did you guys have that kind of childhood to where it was like the kind of stuff that you could throw into like a coming of age story or something like that?
Me personally,
it's very specific.
I became a man on third. No. So my issue is I grew up in Fort Pierce until I was like 16, And I went to school though in St. Lucie West because that's where all my friends were. So I never hung out with anyone. Like my neighborhood was I wouldn't say it's a retirement neighborhood, but there was a lot of fucking old people there. Like two kids my age in the neighborhood. They just sucked. So I never hung out with anyone. So my days were spent
on the same neighborhood as your grandpa and
oh yeah, I lived there for like
okay.
I lived there for like 20 years. So yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Or no, like 12 years. So no, I was alone honestly a lot growing up. I did have that one summer I told you about, like 7th or 8th grade, where I stayed at my friend Tyler's house for like 2 months. That was kind of a lot of shit happened and growing up type shit. You know, I had that whole childhood that you just described down until one summer. But you know,
gotcha.
At least I had that summer.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I had that summer. So a lot of bike riding and stuff around Port St. Lucie.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben? I know you had the safe house.
You know, if you just let me naturally answer, I will. You don't have to prompt me every time.
Well, sometimes you don't. So
hey, Ben.
We have to.
Hey, Ben, what about you?
Yes, I have areas that are semi-iconic to my brain. Yeah, what?
Like?
What a poetic way of saying that.
Those are for me. I'm not trying to publish a book.
Oh, okay. I can't tell if that was a dig at you or me or who or what.
It's not a dig at anybody. It was more of a joke of like, these memories are just for me. Right? That's all it was. No, you know, like the local library and, you know, my grandparents' house, which is where I used to hang out and then also go to school and then also lived in, like not owned, but like lived in it myself. And it is, you know, there's like little areas. The Jensen Beach. What?
What?
No.
What?
What? What?
Hey, we
no
go to grandma's. We stay there for 2 years and go to school and never leave and see the light of day. And
no, you stay at your grandparents as a kid.
Everyone carried guns. Grandpa said he was God.
No.
We went protesting on Port St. Lucie Boulevard on Friday nights. I don't know what we were saying.
Oh God, I remember those guys.
Yeah, bowling alley. Yeah, that's a great spot.
No, but some of the subject matter, I mean, it's going to be a lot of just kind of funnier stuff. Like, you know, this is the kind of crap I got into as a kid, neighborhood kid. We had like 12 of us running from cops, accidentally burning down the woods, stealing things off of construction sites so that we could build forts in the woods. Like, you name it. We were wild.
Do kids build fort in the woods anymore?
Absolutely not.
Where's the woods?
Yeah,
where's the woods? I mean, I have to have at least some kind of hope that somebody does, but I have to also be realistic. I think that a lot of it's less common now.
I had a moment driving home 2 weeks ago, driving through a neighborhood, and there was like 8 or 9 kids, 12-year-olds and stuff like that, running around with Nerf guns, like diving between cars and stuff like that.
You love to see it.
And I walked by, I was just driving by, I'm like, damn, that's badass.
You don't keep a Nerf gun in your car for moments like this?
Unfortunately not. No.
You should.
Honestly, yes, now I will.
And you get one of the ones that are automatic, with the pegs. Oh, dude, that stuff, dude, just auto shooting, like little drive-by for these kids. You know? That'd be great. With a Nerf gun.
But how you going
to clarify?
But then you got to drive by. Yeah, Andrew, not a BB gun. Then you got to drive by, and you got to go pick them up, and they're just looking at you like, "How old are you?"
You broke ass. No, you don't got to pick them up. You just shoot them, you dump them, and leave them and run.
That would be hilarious.
Honestly,
you're like doing drive-bys with Nerf guns, and then you have to come by and be, hey, what's up? And you have to pick everything up.
Those are mine. The red ones. Those are mine. That's the only sucky part about fucking Nerf guns. I was more of a water gun fan, but it's all good. We'll respect your opinion. Ben, you said you hung out the library? That slipped my mind. I heard you say there's a library in PSL. Where was that?
Yeah. On Morningside.
Oh, was it? The pool was there, wasn't it?
It was not. Not where you're thinking. But the pool was over by like Floresta. Morningside was. That's very different than what I just said.
What? bro.
I said Morningside.
Morningside
which
is off
on
of PSL Boulevard.
Opposite side of Prima Vista. Yeah, it's over by Southport and wherever that dive bar is now that all like the people who stayed in that town go to.
Oh God.
Let me tell you what.
You know the place that me and you would go to sometimes for like $2 slices in that strip plaza.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that pizza joint was so good.
Yes,
it's close to that.
Gotcha.
It's actually right behind Jam Music, but yeah, no, I would go in there and hang out and play RuneScape and read books and print stuff. You know, you didn't have a print at the house; you had to go to a library to print.
Oh, fucking 1999! Hell yeah!
I just love to go to the library and print stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah, this was like 99 to like 2004 era.
Fucking
no, not 99. I wasn't 8 hanging out there. when the hell was I in middle school? Anyways, middle school era.
That was
timeline is messy.
That was 2001 to 2005 for you.
Yeah.
Good times. Post 9/11, we were printing stuff. Why do we always bring up 9/11?
So where were you on 9/11?
At the library.
No one's ever answered me on that. I'm just going to keep bringing it up.
I told you where I was. I told you what happened that day.
That's true. You did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I told you. I don't know if I did.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever told this story, but actually it's kind of funny. The day that happened, we had like some kind of innovation project. I was in 5th grade and we had to come in with some kind of idea for an invention or how to improve on an already existing thing or product or whatever.
Yeah.
And me and my dad took a my idea was basically miniature drones for the military because we were on the cusp of war that were disguised as bugs. So should I be rich now? Maybe. I don't know. But me and my dad took a spark plug for a car and took some wire hanger to make it some wings, took some soldering stuff to attach it, put pantyhose on the wings so it looked like a mesh thing. And I brought it in and it was like, this is it. This is my idea. That day after presenting that, we turned on the TV, towers are falling. Like 3 people turned around and was like, you got to tell the military about your idea, man.
Jesus Christ.
So Andrew was playing with trash.
I was playing with trash. Yep.
Trash is trash. Okay.
Yep.
It's all good. I say let's get out of here. It's about time. we're kind of just grabbing for things right now.
It's been a week.
Yeah, honestly, I've been a day behind. My Monday felt like a Sunday. My Tuesday, blah blah blah. It don't matter.
Bro, did you watch the last episode of The Mandalorian?
Oh, here we go again.
True. Yes,
we haven't talked about this.
I haven't watched it
I
yet.
had an epiphany. I know what to talk about.
Taylor hasn't watched it?
I don't give a crap. We're not waiting a week for this.
Okay.
The people are going to mute yourself.
I had like 30 minutes amount of time since I got home to recording.
It's a 35-minute episode. You should have been fine.
Oh my God. I'm going to go watch it right now.
You better, mute yourself right now because I'm going to start talking.
You know what?
You can just sit there and okay.
Peace out, everyone. I'm putting the headphones down. Y'all have fun.
So, well, you can't turn it down. You actually have to mute. Okay. No, don't. Oh my God. Hit the little speaker button to where it turns it off. Okay.
It's our music.
Good. I love theme music. The fact that it was so rushed, I was like, what is happening? Like, Taylor, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me through your headphones, because I'm about to spoil the crap out of this.
I heard my name.
All right. Okay, good. So, Moff Gideon...
He's about to spoil it.
I am going to spoil this, Taylor. I'm sorry. Like, the whole arc of, like, Moff Gideon coming back and is like, those were my clones.
Yeah.
And then dying. I was like, what?
That was kind of a funny... I was going to ask you if you laughed when he died, because that was kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
The way it happened.
The way it looked, where you got, was it Mox or Fox? Yeah, he's just like flying it down into the tunnel. It's just like, birds. Like, what? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. It feels fine. I like how they wrapped it up to just move on to the other projects coming up, but I definitely felt like this was a very off season.
It was off. It had some very, very strong episodes that I really liked, but overall it was kind of disjointed and weird. I did like a lot of the stuff about this episode. I kind of liked the fact that it was so freaking fast and high paced the whole time, because I'm getting sick and tired of all these slow teasing things where it feels like nothing's happening. But I know in the context of the rest of the season, it's not really. It's kind of like, okay.
Well, it's good to go through it or to hit the points, but it was almost like they spent the whole season building.
Yeah.
Just to have one episode of like, maybe if it was an hour, I would have been like, okay, cool. Have a little bit more time to dive into it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel as satisfied with this season as I did the last season, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways,
I do like how it kind of rebooted it in a way, because there is going to be a fourth, because apparently Jon Favreau already has it written.
Yeah.
But I like how it basically just rebooted itself. It's like, oh, he's back to just being a dad. He's on this planet. He's set up. He's going to go on a couple little adventures or whatever. Honestly, the only thing I'm mad about is that when he went back to that New Republic tavern, Zeb wasn't there. Like, you couldn't have given me Zeb interacting with him and be like, oh, you did nice work on Navarro. Like, he was there for the previous episode, so you couldn't have given me that. I mean, whatever.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe he's already off joining the team. Yeah, but Alex texted me about the last episode before, saying that they introduced was Admiral Palion from the EU, and I don't remember who that is.
He's Thrawn's right hand man.
I gotta remember. I gotta go back and rewatch and look through.
Thanks for
what up, Taylor?
So
yeah, he made the comment they're picking and choosing who they're taking from the EU.
Talk about,
and it's just
Star Wars, final episode of Mandalorian, and I haven't watched it yet, and we're recording a podcast, and here they are. They're like, tell me, just put your headphones down, no big deal. So shout out to them.
And this is what you get, kids, when you don't read before, do your homework. There you go. That's the one.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Are we done? I think we're done, right?
We're done. We've been waiting for him.
You're good. You're good, Taylor.
You're good.
You're good.
I thought I'd do some advertising, start a little Facebook or Instagram live. Nothing crazy.
Taylor, I think you will enjoy the episode. I think you will enjoy it.
I know.
It was good.
Taylor, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
I definitely will. I got some fried rice.
I enjoyed it.
My name.
There's just other things about it that I was about this season. I was kind of like, yeah, but the episode is very good.
Well, I plan on starting Rebels as soon as this is done. So,
well, no, finish The Mandalorian.
No, I said as soon as it is done.
Oh, I thought you said as soon as this is done. I was like, no. Go watch The Mandalorian first.
No. So I'm excited to start piecing stuff together. I've been missing the cohesiveness y'all get excited about or dislike about. So,
yeah,
y'all feel better. You feel good? Getting that
feel
off
great.
chest?
Feel great.
Great.
Because we would have all been chatting in the group text and be like, we didn't talk about The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
so I had to get that out of the way.
Well, yeah. That's true. Well, did we learn anything new this week? Tell me you learned something new this week.
Andrew's going back to Port St. Lucie sometime soon.
Applesauce is a very strange condiment.
I don't like either of those, so good job. Ben hung out at the library for fun growing up in Port St. Lucie. That's what I learned this week.
Ben's favorite childhood pastime is printing things at the library.
Bro, game facts, map quests. Dude, if I had to print a bunch of things, I was like, let's go.
Fucking map quests. Oh, I'm never using that a lot. That's a whole other. We won't get into that. All right. Y'all hear the music. Let's get on out of here. Tech Toodles.
Bye-bye.